Fish has long been a significant part of humanity worldwide, providing an excellent source of protein, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals. Its nutritional value makes it a popular and valuable food choice, but it will shock you to know not all fish humans are allowed to consume. Here are top 5 fishes you should never eat. 1. Shark. Humans can eat shark meat, and in some cultures, it is consumed as part of traditional dishes. However, there are several reasons why consuming shark meat might not be recommended or widely practiced. 1. High mercury content. Sharks, especially larger species that are higher up the food chain, tend to accumulate high levels of mercury. Mercury is a toxic metal that can have adverse effects on human health, particularly on the nervous system. Pregnant women and young children are often advised to limit their consumption of shark meat due to these elevated mercury levels. 2. Overfishing and declining populations. Many shark species are overfished due to high demand for their fins, meat, and other products. Overfishing has led to declining populations of various shark species, making their consumption unsuitable. Some shark species are also listed as endangered or vulnerable due to these pressures on their populations. 3. Bycatch and unintended consequences. Sharks are often caught unintentionally as bycatch in fishing operations targeting other species. This unintended capture contributes to the decline of shark populations and disrupts marine ecosystems, as sharks play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of marine food webs. 4. Ethical concerns. There are ethical considerations surrounding the hunting and consumption of sharks, particularly concerning the practice of shark finning. Where sharks are caught, their fins are removed, and the often live animals are returned to the ocean, leading to their eventual death. This practice has raised significant ethical and conservation concerns globally. Due to these reasons, coupled with health advisories regarding mercury levels, many health organizations and environmentalists caution against consuming shark meat regularly or in large quantities. Sustainable and responsible fishing practices, along with awareness campaigns about the conservation status of shark species, aim to reduce the consumption and trade of shark products to protect these apex predators and maintain healthy marine ecosystems. 2. Swordfish. Humans can and do eat swordfish, but there are considerations and potential risks associated with consuming this type of fish. 1. Mercury content. Swordfish, especially larger and older individuals, tend to accumulate higher levels of mercury due to their predatory nature. Mercury is a toxic metal that, when consumed in large quantities, can pose health risks, particularly to pregnant women and young children. Health advisories often recommend limiting the consumption of swordfish and other large predatory fish to mitigate exposure to mercury. 2. Overfishing concerns. Swordfish populations have faced significant pressure from overfishing. Irresponsible and excessive fishing practices have led to declines in swordfish populations, raising concerns about their sustainability. Efforts to manage and conserve swordfish stocks are ongoing to prevent further depletion. 3. Bycatch and environmental impact. Swordfish are often caught using methods that can result in high levels of bycatch, unintentionally capturing other marine species. This indiscriminate capture can disrupt marine ecosystems and impact non-target species, contributing to broader environmental concerns. 4. Health advisories. Various health organizations issue advisories cautioning against the regular consumption of swordfish due to its potential mercury content. Recommendations often suggest moderation and consideration of other fish species with lower mercury levels as alternatives. While swordfish can be a part of a diverse diet and has nutritional benefits such as being a good source of protein and omega-3 fatty acids, the aforementioned concerns have led to advisories and guidelines aimed at minimizing risks associated with its consumption. Sustainable fishing practices, along with consumer awareness and informed choices, play crucial roles in ensuring the continued availability and responsible consumption of swordfish and other marine species. 3. Tilefish. Humans can eat tilefish, but there are significant concerns and advisories regarding its consumption due to high levels of mercury. 1. Mercury accumulation. Tilefish, particular Lisserin species, like the Gulf of Mexico tilefish, are known to accumulate high levels of mercury. Mercury, a toxic metal, can have adverse effects in human health, especially on the nervous system. Tilefish tend to accumulate mercury by consuming smaller marine organisms that contain this heavy metal. 2. Health risks. Elevated levels of mercury in tilefish pose significant health risks, particularly for vulnerable populations such as pregnant women, nursing mothers, and young children. Mercury exposure during pregnancy can harm the developing nervous system of the fetus. 3. Health advisories due to the potential health risks associated with consuming tilefish. Various health organizations and government agencies issue advisories cautioning against or recommending limited consumption, especially for those vulnerable groups. These advisories aim to minimize mercury exposure and its potential negative impact on human health. While tilefish might offer nutritional benefits, such as being a good source of protein and essential nutrients, the high levels of mercury present a significant risk to human health. Therefore, health advisories and guidelines recommend avoiding or limiting the consumption of tilefish, especially for vulnerable populations, to ensure the safety and well-being of consumers. 4. King mackerel. Humans can eat king mackerel, but there are concerns and advisories regarding its consumption due to potential health risks associated with high levels of mercury. 1. Mercury content. King mackerel, particularly larger and older individuals, can accumulate high levels of mercury. Mercury is a toxic metal that can have adverse effects on human health, particularly on the nervous system. King mackerel tend to accumulate mercury by feeding on smaller fish that contain this heavy metal. 2. Health risks. Elevated levels of mercury in king mackerel pose health risks, especially for vulnerable populations such as pregnant women, nursing mothers, and young children. Mercury exposure during pregnancy can harm the developing nervous system of the fetus. 3. Health advisories due to the potential health risks associated with consuming king mackerel. Various health organizations and governmental agencies issue advisories cautioning against or recommending limited consumption, especially for those vulnerable groups. These advisories aim to minimize mercury exposure and its potential negative impact on human health. 4. Sustainability concerns. Overfishing of king mackerel has also raised concerns about the species' sustainability and conservation. Overfishing disrupts marine ecosystems and can lead to a decline in king mackerel populations, impacting the species and the broader ecosystem. While king mackerel may provide nutritional benefits, such as being a good source of protein and essential nutrients, the high levels of mercury present a significant risk to human health. Therefore, health advisories and guidelines recommend avoiding or limiting the consumption of king mackerel, especially for vulnerable populations, to ensure the safety and well-being of consumers. In summary, while humans can technically consume king mackerel, health advisories caution against or recommend limited consumption due to the potential health risks associated with high mercury levels. Making informed choices about seafood consumption, considering alternative fish with lower mercury content, is essential for maintaining human health and preserving marine ecosystems. 5. Bluefin tuna. Humans can consume bluefin tuna, but there are concerns and advisories surrounding its consumption due to several reasons. 1. Overfishing and declining populations. Bluefin tuna populations have been heavily depleted due to overfishing, driven by high demand, particularly in sushi markets. The excessive fishing pressure has significantly reduced their numbers, leading to concerns about species sustainability and conservation. 2. Mercury content. Like many large predatory fish, bluefin tuna can accumulate high levels of mercury in their tissues. Mercury is a toxic metal that, when consumed in high quantities, can pose health risks, especially for vulnerable groups such as pregnant women and young children. 3. Health advisories. Due to the concerns about mercury levels and sustainability, various health organizations and governmental agencies issue advisories cautioning against or recommending limited consumption of bluefin tuna. These advisories aim to minimize mercury exposure and promote responsible seafood choices to protect human health. 4. Ethical considerations. There are ethical concerns regarding the unsustainable fishing practices used to capture bluefin tuna, such as purse seining and long lining, which can harm not only the targeted species, but also result in significant bycatch and ecosystem damage. While bluefin tuna is prized for its taste and nutritional value, including being a rich source of protein and omega-3 fatty acids, the sustainability issues, high mercury content, and ethical considerations surrounding its capture have led to advisories recommending graded consumption or choosing alternative fish species with lower mercury content and better sustainability issues.